My name's Charlie Contarino. First moved up to Kimberley in 1973. Since then I've been backwards and forwards quite a few times, but you know, I love the place, just keeps bringing me back. I was born in Sicily. I came here as an 18-month-old. My parents brought me to Australia. For some reason, I spent many years in an orphanage. I've never known the answer to that, but that's okay. I accept it now. Having spent many of my younger years in boys' homes and places like that, I didn't have much good to think about myself. While I was in those boys' homes, I took advantage of their workshops and things like that, and I became interested in art, leatherwork, and different types of woodwork, different types of things that I could do. But as I kept doing that, my self-esteem started to lift. I think if I hadn't had something like that, I probably would have been in jail now, I suppose. You know, where most of the other mates ended up. I came to the Kimberley in 1973, just before the cyclone in Darwin. As a 15-year-old, I ran away again from another boys' home and came back up here where I worked for an American exploration company. And there was a lot of trips out in the bush, and you know, there's a lot of rivers and waterfalls and places like that, and I just fell in love with the place. So once I was a free man, I just come back, and I've probably been coming back about 20-something times now. I get sick of it, leave, come back. That's Kimberley. I'm going to try and fit as much of the Kimberley as I can into that. Baobab trees, pandanus, and whatever else I can, you know. I really want it to feel like the Kimberley. For as long as I remember, I've liked art. I see myself a professional artist maybe the last 15 years. In Humpty Doo up near Darwin, one day when I was out cutting didgeridoos, and I lost my car, and it started raining, and it was getting dark, and that's it. This one's called Party. You can see streamers and champagne popping and balloons and all the rest of it. A lot of things that come in the form of art. But woodwork, I've always been interested in the sculpture side of it. You know, the natural shapes and formations, and you know, there's just so much you can do with wood. Over here last year, I cut a barrel. And that wood has grown over where I've cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that again, and this time I'm going to make a picture frame out of it. Now what I'm going to do is knock the bark off, and got a pretty little picture frame there, ready made. Have to go over there. There you go, ready-made picture frame. Just needs a bit of trimming up, cleaning up, and done. So last year was a bowl, this year it's a picture frame. Next year will be anything. Maybe a toilet set next year, will be bigger. I'm a project supervisor for a company called EKJP. The mission is to teach the unemployed people around Contarino some skills in art, in general woodworking skills, try and get the Aboriginal culture back in, and there's a number of different missions that I'm out to achieve.
These people that you're working with have been unemployed for most of their lives. You're seeing real transformations in their lives within 2 years of coming here.
It's really up to the individual whether they want their lives changed in the first place. I can only give them the means to change it. Whether that change is all up to them. This is some of the wood stuff that the boys do here. We go out, cut boughs off trees and bring them back, chisel them out, turn them into wooden bowls. Hollow trees and bring them back and make them into didgeridoos and that. I'm getting some very strange results that I thought I wouldn't get. Like I've had people in their mid-50s come to me who've been nothing but alcoholic all their life and had no skills whatsoever. He's only, this guy I'm thinking of, he's only just left. He can now paint, he can stretch his own canvas, make his own frame. He can make didgeridoos, he can make boomerang spears, just about anything you put in front of him. Wooden bowls, he's got really good at carving wooden bowls. And I used to think you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but he's totally blown that idea away. This is a painting done by Richard Wilson. And Richard, as a young lad, suffered from polio, and as a result, he can't walk. It's affected his speech, so he can't really talk. He says the odd word now and again. And so Richard really hasn't done much of his life because of his condition. And then when he came here and started teaching him how to use paint and that sort of thing, he developed his own unique style. And watching Richard grow from day to day has just been one of the highlights of my life. Wood is probably as important to them as there are because of all the stuff they're made out of wood, like didgeridoos, boomerangs. Nowadays there's a big market, tourists love that sort of thing. And they need to know the modern way of making these traditional things so that they can make them fast enough to keep up with demand. So there's a big opening for them to put into the market there and make a bit of a living for themselves, and at the same time be able to tell their story and culture the way they used to. Aboriginal people, their art is like our book writing. They record their history in art. They record their culture. If the art dies out, their culture, their storytelling, it's all gone because they're not into writing books. It's just not their way.
Do you get satisfaction out of what you do?
Oh, huge, huge. Be able to share my knowledge, and to me, when I'm gone, it's what I've left behind. It's still part of me there. If I keep it all to myself, what's the good of that?
There you go. A real passion. You should say that.